Hey there, YouTube. Scott Stevens here. How you doing this afternoon? Welcome to another edition of WWE 2K22 Universe. This is episode number 73 of Universe. And today we have Monday Nitro, WCW's Monday Nitro action coming at you live. As you can see, I made a couple of additions to the Universe calendar. I added ECW, who took the lead once again in the voting last night. And I added WOW. Several people over time have said that they want to see the women in there, so I added the WOW, and the only women who are in it are the women who are in the game, because I can't download anymore because the servers are shut down. But WOW will start, and both the ECW and WOW will have all their titles defended on their weekly television show, so they will not have any pay-per-views. And right now they are currently empty. They are vacant, and the champions will be determined right here on live streams. So, and I was able to cut down the rosters somewhat as well, which is always good because then you get to see, more and more people during the rotation. So it works out pretty good. And we just had some gnarly weather come through here just about 20 minutes ago. Tornado warnings, not watches. There was a tornado that was pretty close to here. And, so there you go. All right, so today we have WCW's Monday Nitro. There is not going to be a stream on Sunday. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm doing that appearance at the FWE Benefit Wrestling Show Sunday afternoon to benefit the Moffitt Cancer Center. So I will not be back in time. That's going to be a really long day because bell time is 2 o'clock, but we have to be there really early. So I'm not going to be back in time to do a live stream. So I will return next Monday at 1 o'clock for ECW. It'll be our first ECW show. And tonight, take a look at what we have on tap for you today for Monday Nitro. This card preview is brought to you by the WWE Shop. Use the link in the description below to get to the WWE Shop for all of your favorite World Wrestling Entertainment merchandise, apparel, and memorabilia. They have specials every single day on their website, so be sure to use the link in the description below and definitely check that out. All right, so today, this afternoon, here's the card. We got Goldberg, your hardcore champion. He is taking on Sting, young Sting. The World Heavyweight Champion, Dusty Rhodes, is here. He'll square off against Mr. Wrestling 2. The Funk Brothers will take on the Von Erichs. That'll be interesting. Hollywood Hogan is your U.S. champion. He'll battle Tommy Rich in a non-title match. The Masked Superstar will square off against Vader. That'll be interesting. Bill Mascaris, your WCW champion, has a non-title match against Bruiser Brody. Sid Vicious squares off against Eddie Guerrero. And these two are in a feud, Bob Cook and Scott Hall. That is your main event of the evening. Let's start the show. And then we will start the action. Kind of cool to add ECW. And I'm really debating about dropping Thunder and adding another show too. I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet.
It's the show that beat Monday Night Raw for 83 consecutive weeks as we welcome
but no stream over the weekend. I'll be back Monday afternoon. We are here in Albany, New York for a sold-out crowd looking on to see Monday Nitro. Monday's live stream will be at 1 o'clock, and that will be the final afternoon game, the final afternoon stream, as that will be the Devils' last game of the season. So following Monday, all the streams will return to 6:30, like normal when hockey season is not here. All right, so let's see. So today's the last stream until Monday when we give the ECW debut show. And there's not going to be tag team titles in the ECW or WOW. Going to be singles titles only. They will be determined in their show. So all those titles are vacant as well. So Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, we will determine the ECW World Champion and the ECW Television Champion. We'll do those on Monday afternoon. But today we got Monday Nitro action live from Albany, New York. Here's your hardcore champion, Goldberg, non-title match against the Stinger. Goldberg won the title from X-Pac, and then he lost to Ric Flair in a non-title match last week. So that championship picture is very muddy right now. Sting looking to add his name into the hat of someone wanting a shot at the gold. Let's take a walk with Goldberg as he comes from the locker room down to the ring here in Albany, New York. There's your hardcore champion.
Here comes one of the most dominant competitors ever. Breathing fire and raining destruction like a dragon. A focused gaze on the face of Goldberg.
He beat X-Pac for the hardcore championship. X-Pac's still in the picture. They're in a feud right now over the gold.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia. Weighing in at 270 pounds. The WCW Hardcore Champion, Goldberg!
Former WCW champion. A three-time champion here in WWE, and of course, a Hall of Famer. Hey, Goldberg has done it all, but Goldberg is still asking, who's next?
The only question there is, now he means who's next to beat him. But he still holds the gold. Will it be Sting? Will Sting throw his ring into the hat? His hat into the ring for a title shot.
Weighing in at 271 pounds.
Sting!
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved.
The Stinger is here in Albany.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
Looking for a non-title win over the champion so he can claim his shot at the gold. If Sting can get a win here, we'll have 4 people in the Hardcore Championship picture, and that will set us up nicely for a fatal 4-way. So Sting looking to create that and force that to happen.
In this matchup.
While Goldberg enters tonight with extra motivation to prove
That could be
it's not
a match at the upcoming Halloween Havoc. Fatal 4-way for the Hardcore Championship. That would be interesting to see. See if the Stinger can make it happen. Belly-to-belly suplex there by Goldberg, though. He does not want it to happen. Several right hands and a couple of elbows to the face. Goldberg flailing away on Sting. Goldberg pounding away. Look at that. Spinning dropkick. And the Stinger is down. Nice reversal, though, by Sting.
Goldberg able to dodge that. There's some power behind that punch.
Sting has Goldberg up on that top rope, balancing him up there. Several knees into the ribs. And a fall-away slam. Sting has turned things around nicely here. He's got his knee in the small of Goldberg's back. Fingers locked under the chin. Goldberg kicks out. Or he didn't kick out, he got out. And now he's got Sting. He's walking him over to the rope, and he drops his throat on that top rope, crushing the larynx, making it hard to breathe. Goldberg's pretty happy about the move. He's going to go for the pin, and it's a 2 count. Sting kicked out. Goldberg has him up. Wow, that was a monstrous powerbomb, followed by a hammy stomp and a boot to the middle of the face. Goldberg Irish whip Sting hard into the corner, sitting him up on the top rope. Goldberg military presses him off the top rope and just drops him face first. Goldberg really taking it to Sting now. He's got him by the throat. Has him up, military press again. Nicely done. That should do it. No, that wasn't an official jackhammer. It was close to it, though. Goldberg executed it very powerfully. And he's going to go for it now. He's got the Stinger up. Here it comes. Jackhammer. Goldberg hooks the leg. And the Stinger has been put away. Goldberg with a non-title victory over Sting here to start off Monday Nitro, courtesy of the jackhammer.
Perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight.
Yeah, it kind of was. It was kind of decisive. Sting didn't do poorly, but he didn't do as well as he would have hoped. So Goldberg gets the win. 2.5 stars is your official match rating. So there will not be a fatal 4-way at Halloween Havoc. Not yet, anyway. Goldberg gets a win in a non-title match. Good way to start off Nitro here in Albany. Next up, the World Heavyweight Champion is in the house. He'll be taking on Mr. Wrestling 2, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Hey there, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well today. Dusty Rhodes is going to be my pick for victory. Let me know who you think is going to win. Mr. Wrestling 2 will be a formidable opponent. Godspeed says Dusty's going to get the win. Non-title match here on Nitro. I added ECW and WOW for the women onto the universe, Godspeed. All right, let's send this one down to ringside. The American Dream is the heavy favorite coming in. We are live in Albany, New York at the Albany Civic Center. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, I added ECW and WOW for the women.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas. Weighing in at 317 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. Well, it's still going to be your WWE, WWF, WCW guys in the ECW, you know. It's not like I have a bunch of ECW guys. Just trying to lighten the rosters a little bit so we see a better rotation within the shows. So each organization has like 50 to 60 guys now, which is better than the 80 it was, which is better than the 160 it was. So we'll see a better rotation
and his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia,
of superstars that way.
In at 262 pounds, Johnny Walker.
Mr. Wrestling 2. I made a pretty cool ECW arena. I think it looks pretty nice.
It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
No, I don't think so, Godspeed. They said today the Devils have been eliminated. They didn't say that yesterday, but they said it today, and I was doing the math, and they were right. Somebody won last night, or late the other night, late the night before. and they cannot, even if the Devils win out, they cannot, they can't get enough points. They need, the most points they can get is 85, and somebody already has 86.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars on the roster. Absolutely a picture.
Oh, I got to say I'm a little disappointed in the way the standings have been updated in the delays in them this year. When it's such a clusterfuck in the East, I mean, you need to update the standings right away. I don't know what's going on this year. But yeah, somebody already has 86, and the most we can do is 85, so we're done. Sadly.
Stuck in the corner, trapped in the corner, and then the kicks.
Yes, that does suck.
Oh, it's raking the back.
So now that we're officially eliminated, we'll win the last 3 games. Dusty Rhodes with an arm breaker and several right hands to the head of Mr. Wrestling 2.
Flipping the script on him there. So much damage and
Knee to the elbow there by Mr. Wrestling 2.
he grew tired of his smug attitude.
I'm thinking about dropping Thursday Thunder and putting another show in there to lessen the rosters a little bit even more. I don't know, I haven't decided on that yet or not. I was thinking maybe World Class Championship Wrestling, that one that used to run out of Texas. I think I have a logo for them in there. Put the Von Erichs in there. Blackjack Mulligan can go in there. But you need championships, that's the thing. I was thinking about putting another show in place of Thunder, but you need championships for the shows. I got to see what's available. Look at Dusty Rhodes with a spinning right hand. And now he's got Mr. Wrestling 2 up and jumping pile driver out on the floor here at the Albany Civic Center in New York. That was not a very nice move, Mr. Rhodes. Pile driver out on the floor. The World Heavyweight Champion. He's trying to send a message to the rest of the locker room that he's not going to take shit from anybody. Rey Mysterio held that title for a very long time. Dusty dethroned him, and he wants to hold it just as long. Nice suplex out on the floor. Dusty stomping on the shoulder. Mr. Wrestling 2 is in a lot of trouble here. And Dusty hops on and just starts flailing away several right hands to the head of Mr. Wrestling 2. The American Dream with another arm breaker. He is just pulverizing Wrestling 2 at this point. He's got him up against the steel barricade, still pounding away. And then he throws him into the steel stairs. Dusty's in a bad mood today, folks.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
He is pummeling Mr. Wrestling 2. Big right hand to the face, turns him around, and then Dusty ate a back elbow from the Masked Man. Dusty turns him right back around, though. He was going for another suplex. Wrestling 2 with a nice reversal there. And he tosses Dusty to the other side of the ring area.
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent. You gotta love it.
I was thinking about maybe a New Japan show. So with a different arena. You know, we got the New Japan arena in the game. We got the LA Wrestling arena in the ring. We got that Mexican wrestling, the outdoor one, in the game. I was thinking about dropping Thunder and like putting something to use one of those arenas. Those are pretty cool arenas we never see. We never use them for anything. Dusty's going to go for the cover. And he gets the 3 count. Mr. Wrestling 2 was destroyed by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
They went the extra mile in this win.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Godspeed. Maybe the Japan.
Fifth victory or your 5,000th, as he's showing right now, nothing matters.
And it, you know, they're just randomized the guys because everybody's been in Japan at one point or another. And do the same thing with ECW and WOW. All the titles are going to be determined on the TV show, no pay-per-views. 2 stars is your official match rating. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, a successful non-title match against Mr. Wrestling 2. He got the 3 count, and he just destroyed Wrestling 2. Dusty, extremely dominant this week. But yeah, I was thinking about that, the Japan. I just don't know what titles we can put on them. You know, I'll have to look and see. But I was kind of leaning toward that one too. It's a little bit different. All right, next up we got a tag team match. It is the Von Erichs taking on the Funks. Dory Funk Jr., Terry Funk against Kerry Von Erich and Kevin Von Erich. I'm going to go with the Funks as my pick for victory. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. I'll definitely look into the Japan one. I just don't know, like I said, what we're going to do for championships. I'll have to look and see what's available in the game. So I've got everything I downloaded. I don't know. I don't think there's a New Japan belt, though. But we can come up with something. Godspeed says the Von Erichs are going to get the victory. I'm going with the Funks. Let's send it down to ringside. See how it plays out.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 482 pounds, the Von Erichs.
Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado, and his brother Kevin Von Erich coming down to the ring to do battle with the Funks. I don't know, I'll definitely look into that and see if I can make Japan. And it would be the same thing, the titles would be defended on the TV show, maybe 1 or 2. There's not going to be any tag team titles in ECW or the women. Only singles titles. I'll probably do the same thing with Japan, have 2 titles. See what I can get for championships, what I have. But Japan was what I was looking into, thinking about. The Funks, Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. Oh, we had some news from the sports world today. I forgot to mention it earlier. In case you didn't hear already, O.J. Simpson died this morning. I believe he was 76 years old. He had been suffering from cancer. Just 2 months ago, he said everything was fine. He tweeted out that he was fine, and I mean, almost 2 months to the day. And his family made the announcement this morning that he died this morning at the age of 76. Terry Funk, DDT on Kerry Von Erich. Terry makes the tag, and here comes Dory. Yeah, that was, he's a man who definitely lived 3 different lives. Dory's going to go for the pinfall a little early in the match. I mean, he was a Hall of Famer with the Buffalo Bills. Then one of the most infamous men in the world during his trial and afterward, and some of the stupid things he did after the fact. And then he got out of jail for the stupid shit he did in Vegas, and he was kind of living a quiet life. And he passed away this morning. Kerry Von Erich throwing a Dragon Sleeper on Dory Funk. The thing that always bugged me about O.J. Simpson, and really it's not about O.J. Simpson, but Nicole, even to this day, they're saying it today, Nicole's, her boyfriend there who was killed with her, was it Goldman? Ronald Goldman, I think his name was. They always referred to him as her friend. And even today, they're saying that, yeah, O.J. was on trial for the murder of his ex-wife and her friend. Why do you have to call him a friend? He was her boyfriend. I don't know, that just always bugged me. He's her boyfriend, man. Give him the proper title. He's dead. You know? Why are you taking that away from him? I don't get that. And they were even saying it again today too, her friend. Kevin Von Erich going to town right now on Terry Funk. Lining him up. There it is, the neck breaker. Terry Funk face first into the top turnbuckle. Thanks to Kevin, who's up on the second rope. Now solid right hand to the face, and Terry had one. That was plenty. He didn't want any more. Elbow to the midsection there by Kevin. Went for the back elbow and missed. Didn't bother him though. He Irish whips Terry hard into the corner. Follows him in there. And once again slamming Terry's head into that top turnbuckle. There's a back elbow from Funk. Terry Funk. Leg drop across the knee. Spinning the knee at the same time. Look at that! Kevin Von Erich with a clothesline. Terry goes head over heels over the top rope out onto the floor. Kevin tosses him back into the ring. Talking to some fans at ringside. That reminds me, did you guys see the Juan Soto the other day? How he was in the outfield playing right field and he signed a baseball for a fan during an at-bat. Somebody was at bat and he signed he took the time to sign a baseball for a fan during the at-bat. Terry Funk's gonna go for the cover now.
Still not enough to put him away.
That is mind-boggling to me. Standing drop kick by Kevin Von Erich on Dory. After the tag was made, and here comes Kevin making the tag. Kerry comes in. Dory's waiting for him. Neck breaker from Dory Funk. He's going to go for the pin. 2 count. Yeah, Juan Soto walked over to the wall, grabbed a ball and a marker from a fan and signed the ball for them while somebody was at bat.
What's going to happen here?
I mean, what a lack of respect. Wow, Dory just slammed Kerry's face into Terry's foot on the top turnbuckle. That was hard. That hurt. Atomic drop by Terry. He's going to go for the cover, but no, Kerry had a foot under the rope. It looks like Kerry might be bleeding a little bit. I'm not sure. There's Terry Funk. Top turnbuckle moonsault. Hits him. Funk's going up there once again. Kerry's still down. Funk turns around again. That one had a little twist to it. Both of them hit. Kerry's in trouble. Terry goes for the cover. And somehow Kerry Von Erich finds a way to kick out. I don't know, man. If I was the manager and I saw Juan Soto out in the field signing autographs during an at-bat, he wouldn't play for me again. There's a time for that. You got between innings to do all that stuff. Dory Funk with a pile driver on Kerry Von Erich. He's going to go for the win. Kevin comes in to make the save. Kerry Von Erich has really taken a lot of damage over the last couple of minutes. And look at Dory Funk. Flips Kevin in midair and tosses him over the top rope out onto the floor. Dory makes the tag. Here comes Terry. He's going to continue the assault on Kerry Von Erich. Terry Funk goes for the cover now. And he got him. Terry Funk with a 3 count on Kerry Von Erich. Kerry really got destroyed that match.
Here are your winners, the family.
The Funk brothers, Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. Decisive win for the Funks over the Von Erichs. That was indeed a good match. 3 stars. It's your official match rating. The Funk brothers get the victory over the Von Erichs. Yeah, I couldn't believe that Juan Soto did that. You want to sign an autograph after the inning on your way to the dugout? On your way out to the outfield? That's fine. To do it during an at-bat? That's a level. First of all, it's disrespectful. Hollywood Hogan, too much for Tommy Rich. We'll find out momentarily here, though, at the Albany Civic Center. Let's send it down to ringside. Hollywood Hogan's in the house.
The third man has arrived.
The undisputed leader of the New World Order.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Eric Bischoff. From Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Hollywood Hogan.
This man changed sports entertainment history on July 7th, 1996.
Oh, that night broke my heart. Hulk Hogan turned his back on WCW, his Hulkamaniacs, and all his allies to form the New World Order.
That was a great night.
Saying your prayers and taking your vitamins, Byron.
I guess if you ask Hollywood Hogan, the reality is that those will only take you so far. Now Hogan feels like he needs to bend the rules to get ahead.
No. Hogan is simply no longer.
That was a great night. All the trash that was in the ring, all the garbage that they threw into the ring, that was awesome.
Sports entertainment.
Unmatched box office power and unmatched physique. Cole, what you gonna do when Hollywood runs wild on you?
The title is not on the line here today. But should Tommy Rich be able to get a victory, he will definitely be in line for a shot at the gold.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 231 pounds,
Wildfire.
Tommy
Tommy Rich.
Come into this match incredibly hungry.
Wildfire Tommy Rich.
I can't wait to see what unfolds.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing.
Fans here in Albany showing their support for Tommy Rich as he steps into the ring. There's Eric Bischoff. Got to keep an eye on Bischoff.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only
Tommy Rich, Godspeed. You don't know who Tommy Rich is?
Standing across the ring from him is Hollywood Hogan, which means he's in for a long night.
Hollywood Hogan is the opposite of what the red and
Hogan
yellow
stomping
represent.
on the
This guy
fingers.
doesn't say his prayers. He doesn't drink his milk.
Oh, really? Oh, Wildfire Tommy Rich. He was big in the NWA back in the 80s. He had feuds with Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes. You can Google him. You can find him very easily. He was a big guy
But you have to realize, if you're
in the NWA.
from Hollywood Hogan, you have earned your right to be there.
I don't know if he ever won the title or not,
Dance, so to speak.
but he went at it heavy with Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes,
just scrubbing the face on the
Sting. I think he had a feud with for a while.
And an elbow drop for added measure.
He was one of their top guys for a while. Hollywood Hogan with a knee
He's
lift,
taking some good hits.
and he's gonna hop up to the top rope. Hogan Superfly missed the mark. I'm older than you, Godspeed.
His offense gets foiled.
I remember Tommy.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
I don't think he never had success in any other organization that I'm aware of. But he was a top guy in the NWA for, I would say, 3 to 5 years,
Ruthless striking.
at least.
Boom, right in the button.
Big boot to the face. Hollywood Hogan nails Tommy Rich. He's going to go for the pinfall. And he put him away. Wow, Hollywood Hogan just destroyed Tommy Rich for an easy victory.
Here is your winner, Hollywood Hogan.
Hogan's entrance was longer than the match.
That was kind of a butt kick.
Boot
This is
to the middle of the face.
complete confidence and control of the situation.
Tommy Rich was down and out. 1988, so I'll say, yeah, Tommy was a little before that time, a little bit. I would say early to mid 80s. 2 stars is your official match rating. Hollywood Hogan with a very quick destruction of Wildfire Tommy Rich. Let's see, I'll look up and see here when he was there. Yes, indeed, that was an ass kicking. That brings us to the intermission part of the show here on Nitro. Let's see how we got here. Goldberg started things off with a non-title win over Sting. The World Heavyweight Champion Dusty Rhodes was here, non-title match. He just blasted Mr. Wrestling 2. That wasn't even funny. Dusty Rhodes with a definitive win. The Funk Brothers were victorious over the Von Erichs. That was a decent match, probably the best one we've had so far here today. And Hollywood Hogan just destroyed Wildfire Tommy Rich in a non-title match. That one, you can't even use the word match. That was just an ass-kicking. Some interesting matches here in the second half. We have the Masked Superstar squaring off against Vader. Mil Mascaras, your WCW champion, has a non-title match against Bruiser Brody. Eddie Guerrero battles Sid Vicious. And Bob Cook and Scott Hall keep their feud going. Today's second half of action is brought to you by Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Use the link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com and get all of your favorite NHL, NCAA, MLB, and NFL apparel, merchandise, and memorabilia. Fanatics.com. Use the link in the description below. They have fantastic deals on their websites every single day. So make sure you use that description. Use the link in the description below to take advantage of those. I get all of my memorabilia, all of my apparel, anything I buy now, I go only through Fanatics exclusively. They're very reputable, and if there's ever a problem with anything, they do everything they can to make it right quickly, as quickly as possible. So Fanatics, very reputable company. I don't buy anything. There's too many scams out there nowadays for memorabilia, even apparel. It's ridiculous. Fanatics is legit, and I can highly recommend them. I've been using them for years. All right. Now, second half of action, the Masked Superstar stepping into the ring with the man they call Vader. I'm going to go with the Masked Superstar to get the victory. Very interesting, intriguing matchup for sure. Let me know who you think is going to get the win. I'm going to look up and see when Tommy Rich was in the NWA. We'll send it down to ringside and get your introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 344 pounds, the Masked Man, Superstar.
The Masked Superstar. Yeah, Tommy Rich was in the NWA in the early 80s, and he did win the NWA title one time. He defeated Harley Race in 1981 for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, but he lost the title right back to him 4 days later. But he was big in the early to mid 80s. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, getting stuff at shows is good too. I don't go to many shows anymore though.
And his opponent from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call Vader!
And you even have to be careful at the shows though. There's so many scams out there.
Gifted big men in the history of this business. An all-American college football.
One thing I know memorabilia very well.
Professional football, the Mastodon possesses the size of a lineman.
I've never been ripped off, but nowadays I just pretty much stick with Fanatics. They got a certificate of authenticity with everything, and we actually have our own guy over there. He calls us all the time, and lets us know when they have new stuff, an agent or representative or whatever you want to call it. Point of contact. I don't go to shows that much anymore. But even, like I said, even then, somebody can sell you crap right to your face if you're not really careful. And some people are really good at making replicas. And you definitely don't want to pay a full price for something that's a replica. I know a lot of people who've been burned. The Masked Superstar taking on Vader. There's the bell. Second half of today's action is officially underway.
Picture of resilience. He's been through ups and downs, but has never given up the fight.
Bitter perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this matchup.
And then we have Vader, one of the most ruthless big men we've ever seen here in WWE. Vader uses his bone-crushing strength to completely debilitate his opponents and shows them absolutely
Masked Superstar up the ropes. Diving leg drop. Vader rolled out of the way. Several body shots by Vader. He's got the Superstar up. Tosses him into that turnbuckle. Vader's going to take a break. Kick to the face, and the Superstar's down once again. Vader heads up to the top rope. Diving elbow to the throat. And Vader's going to go for the pinfall. Wow, 2 count. He almost had him there.
Corey, what does Vader need to do here tonight to come up with a win?
Vader needs to put all of his incredible athletic abilities to work.
Vader definitely having his way with the Masked Superstar so far.
This could be over in a hurry.
He's looking a little off balance.
Vertical suplex, perfectly executed by the big man.
Has been lit inside the monstrous Vader.
Vader giving this match everything he's got, putting all of his incredible athletic abilities to work.
Agonizing.
Bonsai drop right across the chest. The Masked Superstar has been on a pretty good run here in WCW. Nice. Nice crucifix. And a swinging neck breaker. As I was saying, the Masked Superstar has been on a pretty good run here, and WCW fans are loving him. And he's starting to turn things around here against Vader. Slamming the big man's cranium back down into the mat. Double axe handle to the throat. Vader's down. Masked Superstar has the leg hooked, and it's a 2 count. Yeah, I'm waiting, Godspeed. I'm waiting. I'm going to do a live stream at midnight that Thursday night that it comes out. And we'll go over everything in the game. I'm going to do a live a dynasty with the Miami Hurricanes. Look at Vader powerbomb into a pin. Nicely done. And he got the win. Vader perfectly executed powerbomb into a pin. And he gets the 3 count. Here's your winner, Vader. And I don't think he's done. Vader's attacking the Masked Superstar. He's not going to appreciate this. You can rest assured the Masked Superstar is not going to take this lying down. He's going to take it right now, but as soon as he gets back to the locker room, he'll be coming back for revenge. 3 stars is your official match rating. Vader gets the pinfall on the Masked Superstar, and then a little unnecessary extracurricular activity afterward. And the Masked Superstar is not going to let that go unanswered. Potential rivalry, it says, so that's good. Next up, the WCW champion is here, Mil Mascaras. He needs to head over to the World Wrestling Federation, but not until he loses his title. He's got a non-title match here today in Albany against Bruiser Brody. I'm going to go with Mascaras to get the win. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to get the victory? Yeah, I have high expectations, Godspeed. I was reading this morning, somebody said the game is pretty much done. Godspeed's going with Mil Mascaras as well. They're saying the game is pretty much done. All they're doing is just some final tweaks, some final audio stuff, and getting it prepared, some final bug fixes and stuff like that. But the game is pretty much done. So they say July 19th, which is a Friday, it's coming out, but I'll be doing a Midnight Madness stream at Thursday night.
From San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing in at 276 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Masked Man,
Mil Mascaras.
This is the kind of match that
I'm going to do a dynasty with the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to be the first thing that I do. But on that Midnight Madness stream that I'm going to do, we'll just do like a deep dive into the game and look at all the modes, the teams, the stadiums, the uniforms. Maybe play a game or two. Just that first stream will just be kind of a first look type of thing. Going through everything, checking it out. And then the next day I'll start the Miami Hurricanes dynasty. I'm looking forward to that. It's the only way the Hurricanes can win anything anymore is on a video game.
and his opponent from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bruiser Brody.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one. This is a match he's
Bruiser Brody knows he's got a golden opportunity in front of him here tonight. If he can get a win over Mil Mascaras, he'll definitely be in line for a shot at the title. Mascaras was in a feud with Seth Rollins, but Rollins recently left to join ECW. So Mascaras is a man without a challenger. Lots of fluid movement in all of the organization's rosters right now with the addition of the new shows. Mascaras will fight somebody at Halloween Havoc for the WCW title, and Bruiser Brody said, "Why shouldn't it be me?" Mascaras headed up to the top rope.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in. Off the top. Nobody home on that.
Yeah, nobody home. Looks like he hurt his knee. Got a back elbow up. Brody. Nope. Mascaras reverses it. Powerbomb. Nicely done by the champion. Mascaras goes for the cover. Only gets a 1 count. He is. He's got dinner plans. Mascaras. Sit down powerbomb. Mascaras may hold the WCW championship for quite a long time. He is very, very good in this game. Look at that. Full Nelson choke slam on Bruiser Brody. Several forearms to the face, and Mascaras now just pounding away on Bruiser, and Mascaras again deadlifts him. Another sit-down powerbomb.
Yeah, it seems like he can't be stopped.
Fans, kind of a mixed reaction for Mil Mascaras. Definitely heard some cheers in there. Toss suplex. Mascaras looks like he's playing with Brody at this point. Look at the small package suplex. Crashing down on the neck. He is brutalizing Bruiser Brody right now, and that's something you never see. Mascaras with the abdominal stretch. A full abdominal stretch. Brody's in a lot of trouble. Referee's right there talking to his knee, making sure that if he gives up, he can hear him. I don't know how he will. Mascaras lets the hold go, but he goes right for the cover. Smart move. Brody's in trouble for sure. And he kicks out just before the count of 3. Mascaras can't believe it. He thought he had him there. Can't blame him. Oh, he went for the spear, and Brody sidestepped him. Double axe handle on the side of the head, and the fans here loving Brody a whole lot more than they like Mil Mascaras, apparently. Second rope. Wow. Slingshot stunner off the second rope by Mascaras. Brody never saw it coming. Now they're cheering for both men. Hammy stomp by Mascaras.
He's got him in the crosshairs.
It's on the second rope now. Diving shoulder tackle. Brody's down. Mascaras is lining him up. Thinks he has him ready to finish off. Here it comes. End of days. You can call it end of Brody for today. Mascaras has the leg hooked. No, Brody kicked out. Wow.
Can you imagine how much escape?
I don't know how he kicked out of that. Mascaras is pissed though. Several left hands to the face. Pounding away on Bruiser Brody. More left hands. Slamming his face into the canvas. Mascaras just pounding away. He is pissed he didn't get the pinfall there. Taking his frustrations out on Brody. Bruiser throws an elbow up for a reversal. Tosses Mascaras hard into the corner. Brody follows him in. Couple of back elbows to the head. Now Mascaras is down. Brody's going to go for the pinfall. 1 count only. Mascaras has had the advantage through most of the match. Here's Bruiser Brody though. Running power slam. This has been a fantastic back and forth match. Brody with several right hands. Here comes a headbutt. That was a left hand from Brody. I'm sorry. Now Mascaras is down on the mat. Brody deadlifting Mascaras into a military press high above his head. And flapjacks him behind. Brody should go for a cover. He's not going to, though. And end of days. He gives Mill his own move. He's got the leg hook. Bruiser Brody going for the win. And he got him. Wow, Bruiser Brody used Mil Mascara's own hold on him and gets the win. Non-title match win. Here's your winner, Bruiser Brody. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, Godspeed. Mascara says, I'll shake your hand. He gets a shot at the gold at Halloween Havoc. It's going to be Bruiser Brody challenging Mil Mascara for the WCW Championship.
Great sportsmanship.
At Halloween Havoc. He earned it. He definitely deserves it. 3 stars is your official match rating. Indeed, it was a good match. Indeed, it was for sure. Bruiser Brody with a non-title match victory. He took Mil Mascara's finishing move. Not only did he take it, he gave it right back to him and got a pinfall out of it. So Bruiser Brody's going to get a shot at the WCW Championship at Halloween Havoc in a few weeks. All right, next up we got Eddie Guerrero taking on Sid Vicious. This is a very intriguing matchup. Sid Vicious is, well, he's vicious. And Eddie Guerrero will lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory whenever possible. I'm going to go with Eddie to get the win, though. I think he'll overcome whatever Sid brings to the ring. Godspeed agrees. He's going with Eddie. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to get the win? Let me know. Let's send it down to ringside here at the Albany Civic Center. Here comes Eddie Guerrero.
We are in for a treat tonight. The cocky young cruiserweight.
Former ECW star who has had unmatched success in WCW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas. Weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
The former WCW Cruiserweight and United States Champion, a man who's held the ECW television title. And above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked. He's not sure if he ever will care.
It's not what it's about. It's about winning. And Eddie certainly does that quite often. It's not going to be easy here tonight.
Sporting that cocky look on his face, but to Guerrero's credit, he always backs it up inside the ring.
Make money, that's right, Godspeed, yep. To make money. Sid Vicious making his way to the ring momentarily. He'll certainly have something to say about Mr. Guerrero wanting to get the victory here tonight.
From West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 335 pounds, Kid Vincent.
Sid Vicious. We don't see Sid very often here in WCW. Now hopefully we will, now that the rosters have been split up a little bit more. Each company has fewer people in it now on their roster, so then the goal for that is to have a better rotation in the shows that we do have. So we'll see a better rotation of superstars throughout the 5 shows. Definitely going to look into that Japan show, maybe to replace Thunder over the course of the weekend. Yeah, that's a reminder. No streams over the weekend. Next stream will be 1 o'clock Monday afternoon. It'll be ECW's first show. No stream on Sunday, as I'll be at the FWE Benefit Wrestling show for the Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa. Part of the meet and greet there, and a portion of my book sales from the meet and greet will be added to the donation for the Moffitt Cancer Center. That should be a good day. Anybody in the Tampa Bay area, come on out. It's free to attend. So it's going to be a good time. Solid afternoon of wrestling, and the Florida Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in the main event. I believe it's going to be a gauntlet match.
And he'll be dealing with the fiery high flyer, Eddie Guerrero.
It's going to be a lot of fun, though. But so no stream because I won't be back in time for the stream. And if I am, it's a long day. I'm going to be tired. So I will return on Monday, 1 o'clock. And that first ECW show, we're going to crown the 2 ECW champions, the World Champion and the Television Champion. That's all they're going to have. But both of those titles will be crowned on Monday. Oh, yeah, Godspeed. That's cool. Well, happy birthday in case I forget. Remind me again because I'm sure I'll forget. Especially when we got a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. Sid Vicious goes for the cover. Eddie Guerrero's down and he kicks out at the count of 2. Sid has a big size advantage, strength advantage as well too. But look at Eddie, he's not afraid. He brings him in. Look at Eddie Guerrero. What's this gonna be? Crucifix powerbomb. And Eddie turns things around pretty quickly. He's gonna go for the pin. Leg is hooked. Wow, almost got him there. Very close. Eddie yelling at the ref. Wants a faster count. Guerrero heads up to the top rope. Frog splash crushes Sid Vicious. He's got the leg hooked. Eddie Guerrero could not finish it off. Sid kicked out just before the count of 3. It was. Although the referee was actually in pretty good position that time. Knife edge chop by Eddie. Another one. A left hand jab. Sid says, here's a knife edge chop for you. There's a boot to the chest. He's got Eddie high above his head. Wow. He just tossed Eddie all the way across the ring. He's got him by the throat. Sid Vicious choke slam, almost put him through the mat. Sid with the cover. Wow, Eddie's not done yet. Found a way to kick out just before the 3 count. Eddie's in a little bit of trouble now, though. Sid has him up again. Big power bomb. He's going to try for the pin once again. Referee way out of position. Eddie got him. Sid Vicious puts the 3 count on Eddie Guerrero. 2 power bombs in a row was too much for Eddie to overcome. Here's your winner, Sid Vicious.
Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent.
You don't see Eddie taking many beatings like that. But we knew it was a possibility coming in. Sid Vicious just a monster of a man.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Eddie's not happy. Maybe he'll come back for a rematch, but if he does, he's going to need a better strategy. 3 stars is your official match rating. Eddie Guerrero gets manhandled by Sid Vicious. It was a good match if you're Sid Vicious. Eddie Guerrero needs to go back to the drawing board if he's going to get into the ring again with a man the size of Sid Vicious. All right, it's time for the main event here on Nitro. These two are embroiled in a good feud. It's Bad Bob Cook and Scott Hall. I'm going to go with Bob Cook to get the win. Bob is 2-0 against Scott Hall in this feud. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Godspeed says Scott Hall is going to get the win, his first of the rivalry. Let me know who you guys think is going to get the win. Bob's matched up very well so far against Scott Hall. It's interesting to see if that continues here tonight on Nitro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 262 pounds, Bad Bob Cook.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight.
Bob Cook
main event level match.
Squaring off against
A competitor who always
Scott Hall. These two embroiled in a feud here in WCW. And Bob has had tremendous success to this point against Scott Hall. Not many can say that. Scott, of course, looking to put an end to Bob's winning streak against him here tonight. These two are on a collision course
One of the founding members of
to meet at Halloween Havoc.
Order. And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Call it what you want. Call it the razor's edge. Call it the outsider's edge. His opponents simply know it as the end.
Indeed, no matter the name, you know it's going to hurt.
Scott Hall, huge fan favorite here in Albany.
Master manipulator. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the NWO got involved here tonight.
You realize if the NWO spray painted your bald spot, they wouldn't have to abbreviate.
Oh, stop it, Corey.
Bob Cook and Scott Hall. Tonight's main event on Monday Nitro. We are underway. Bob with a good start, DDT on Scott Hall. Very solid start for the Cooker. Fist drop to the forehead. That's what Bob's known for, those powerful punches. Shoulder tackle by Scott turns things around. First offense from him tonight. And Scott Hall sitting on the small of Bob Cook's back. Fingers in the nostrils and the mouth, trying to rearrange his face. Version of the camel clutch. And Cook finally able to get things released and escape from the hold. And tosses Scott over the top rope out onto the floor. Hall came down a little hard there. But he gets right back up and throws a knife edge chop to the Cooker's throat.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Hall has him up, brings him to the corner, snake eyes right on that turnbuckle.
To beat Scott Hall, if there even is one.
Scott Hall is mean and smart, so you're going to have to be meaner and smarter. Be ready to take some serious power moves.
Cook drops
but don't let yourself get intimidated.
Scott Hall's throat right on that top rope, crushing the larynx.
Ooh, nasty kick.
Nice kick there by Scott Hall. Right hand to the side of the head, and he rakes the back. Right hand to the face. Cooker stunned.
Nice side headlock applied.
Razor Ramon with a punch right to the forehead out of the headlock. Did I just say Razor Ramon? Scott Hall up on the top rope.
Taking flight.
Diving clothesline, and the Cooker's down. Staring up at the lights at the Albany Civic Center. Hall choke slam, nails him. Tried to put him through the mat. He's going to go for the cover. Smart move. This may be all. And he got him. Scott Hall gets his first win in the rivalry. He gets a 3 count on Bob Cook by way of the choke slam.
Here is your winner, Scott Hall.
What an emphatic victory, guys.
That was a good match. Scott made pretty short work of the Cooker tonight.
Suspense. This one was about as lopsided
And Mr. Hall gets his first victory in the feud. He's probably extremely relieved to get on the score sheet. 1.5 stars is your official match rating. Lackluster at best. But Scott Hall doesn't care. He got the win. The feud rages on, but Scott Hall now has a victory over Bob Cook, and that's got to help his confidence level as they continue toward their meeting at Halloween Havoc. All right, that's it for the action for today. Let's take a look at what went down here on Monday Nitro. Goldberg, hardcore champion, got a non-title win over Sting. Dusty Rhodes, the world heavyweight champion, a non-title win over Mr. Wrestling 2, and Dusty just beat the shit out of Mr. Wrestling 2. Good tag team match. The Funk Brothers, Terry and Dory, victorious over the Von Erichs. Hollywood Hogan, your United States champion, non-title victory over Tommy Rich. Vader got a good victory over the Masked Superstar. That was a pretty good match. Bruiser Brody got a win over the WCW champion Mil Mascaras. It was a non-title match. But Brody now has a shot at the gold at Halloween Havoc. Sid Vicious crushed Eddie Guerrero. That was one of Eddie's worst performances of his career. And Scott Hall, as you just saw, gets his first victory in the rivalry with Bob Cook. It's his potential rivalry, but they've been in a rivalry for a while now. All right, so let's bump the calendar up to the next show, which is now going to be ECW. Where are we here? And that ECW initial show will be Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Let's take a look at what they say is on the card. I don't know. We may have to do some work on it. We got a 6-man tornado tag. Logan Paul against Justin Michaels. X-Pac against Nikolai Volkov. X-Pac made the move over to ECW. 6 stayed behind in WCW. Cactus Jack against Papa Shango. But the Boogeyman battles the Blue Blazer. John Cena and Gorgeous George take on the Dirty Dogs. That's an interesting combination. Brock Lesnar will square off against Stan Hansen. And in the main event, Rob Van Dam takes on Eddie Guerrero. So that right there, the main event, will be for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And this one here will be for the ECW Television Championship. Brock Lesnar taking on Stan Hansen. We'll probably... Well, I only want one tag team per show. So there's no tag team championships in ECW, so maybe I'll let this one go. Oh, maybe I'll let that one stay. And this tag team match here, John Cena, this one, maybe we'll get rid of this one, and maybe we'll match up John Cena against Gorgeous George on it. That'll be interesting. But the 2 ECW champions will be crowned Monday afternoon on their initial show at 1 o'clock. All right. So the next card preview has been brought to you by Godlike Hosting. They offer premium game hosting service with high performance, minimal ping, and improved protection. They specialize in Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, and 28 other games. Use the link in the description below and get a free trial at Godlike Hosting. If you're looking for good servers, gaming servers, give Godlike Hosting a shot. All right, so let's see. Saturday, like I said, Sunday, no live stream. I will be at the FWE's Benefit Wrestling Show to benefit the Moffitt Cancer Center. I'll be part of the meet and greet before the show. A portion of my book sales will be added to the donation going to the Moffitt Cancer Center. That is Sunday at 2 o'clock bell time. So if you're in the Tampa area, make sure you stop by, check it out, say hi. It's free to attend. You don't have to buy tickets for this show. My merchandise store is open, and for the next 9 days, 15% off all orders for the next 9 days. I got book cover stuff. I got lots of Talon Twisters merchandise in there as well from my novel Twister Town. Oh, by the way, the production company yesterday sent me the pitch for the TV series. They've gone over the script. They've gone over the whole package. They love everything, which is always nice to hear. And she sent me the pitch that they are doing when they talk to these bigger companies to come on board. So that was pretty cool. So always good when your production company likes your stuff. All right, like I said, next stream will be Monday, 1 o'clock. ECW. And so no stream on Sunday as normal. Today's action has been brought to you by the WWE Shop, Fanatics.com, and Godlike Hosting. Use the links in the descriptions below to take advantage of some fantastic offers from all 3 of those companies. If you saw anything you like, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Once you do that, make sure you hit that bell icon. Turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I have fresh content every single day on the channel, and I go live 5 times a week. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be seeing you Monday at 1 o'clock for ECW, the initial ECW show. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, everyone, and thank you for joining. I will see you on Monday.